Hey guys, Dustin here. Welcome back to our 31 Days of Halloween. And you can't talk about horror games without talking about Resident Evil. And I can't show this game without showing the intro. It's just gotta happen.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
No! Don't go! Jill, run for that house!
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
There's so many quotable lines from this intro.
dining room. What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
I don't think I can go back in here yet. I think I have to go. Yeah, I gotta go talk to old Wesker Poo.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
I wonder how this script translates. I wonder if it's just as hokey in Japanese. Yeah, this was supposed to be, it's called the director's cut, and it was supposed to be uncensored. And the dude's head there wasn't in the original version. But, at the beginning, that guy's, when, I think, is it Forrest who's picking up the severed hand? That's not supposed to be censored, but it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually make too much sense in this version because all it shows is the wrist. And then the guy yells in a hilarious way. can't remember if there's anything in here worth getting out. I'll have to watch my own walkthrough of Resident Evil. I think it's just the ink ribbon. I don't need it. Thanks anyway, homie. Up there's the map. Don't need that. At least not for this short video that we're doing. Yeah, a lot of people hate tank controls, but I think, like, well, I guess it's a little pedantic on my part, but really people hate the camera angles because, technically speaking, Resident Evil 4 uses the same control scheme. It's just the camera is static over Leon's right shoulder. So really, it's the camera angles people hate. But I don't mind at all. I think people complaining about the control scheme is kind of lame. I think that this game is awesome, and if you play it enough, you'll get used to it, which is what happened to me. It took me a while, but I actually didn't even get good at Resident Evil games until the second one. And I didn't beat this game, Resident Evil, in under 3 hours until it was like 2005 or 6, because I was in Iraq my second tour and I was playing the DS version. Man, I played the second one like crazy. Oh my gosh, I played the second one until, like, I was playing the second Resident Evil when my folks bought the third one and brought it home. Like, that's how long I played it. And I really enjoyed the series up until I wasn't the biggest fan of the fourth one. It's okay. I think it's a great game. I think it's not a great Resident Evil game. That's when the series kind of started taking a downturn for me. I think the closest 3D equivalent to Resident Evil is Dead Space. And I mean the first one. I think even the second one has went to actiony. But again, don't get me wrong. It's a great game. It's a good Dead Space game. But it's not the best like horror game.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but
No.
something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
So they're remaking the remake of Resident Evil, which I think is kind of odd. I guess it's an easier thing to do since it already exists. You basically just up-res it. I guess I have no clue how to design, program, do anything with games. All right, so it's really easy for me to talk about it since I know nothing about it. Right, but what was I saying? Oh, my point was, I think that people would have been happier with... Oh, you got anything else for me, Forrest? No, I gotta get out of here before I get pegged. No. Oh, get out of it. Oh, we made it. Okay. People would have been happier with a remake of the second one. Like, everybody's been wanting that for a million years. But instead we get a remake of the remake. But in really happy Resident Evil news, we're getting a sequel to Revelations. Revelations is one of my favorite Resident Evil games that's come out in a long time. It's by far my favorite 3D Resident Evil. Whoops. I just wasted 2 rounds. Oh, he went down pretty quick. I've never played through the remake, despite the fact that I've owned it for years. It's always seemed a bit intimidating with the way that the zombies can come back stronger if you kill them. I don't know. It's just all I really need to do is play it enough to get used to it, and then, whoops. Am I gonna get him first? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, I was down to the wire. Ooh, man, low on handgun rounds. Anything I need to put away? No, I'm about to use all that pretty much. That's really good safe room music. Actually, not yet. 'Cause I'm gonna grab a bunch of herbs and combine them. Man, how crazy was it? The Resident Evil Revelations debuted on the DS, but then was ported to everything. And like that was one of 2 reasons to own that Circle Pad Pro for your 3DS. Not that it was the greatest thing in the world, but I wonder if that's going to become like a super rare piece of kit now, because I mean we got the new 3DS coming out that's going to have a C-stick on it, so I don't know. Buy your Circle Pad Pros now, kiddos. They could be worth a gajillion dollars in the future. But probably not. If you waste your money on them, it's not my fault. You're taking financial advice from a guy who plays video games on YouTube. You know, the hunters in this game, they still stress me out a little bit, having to fight them. Because they can kill you in one hit. They can decapitate you. I don't know if you have to be below a certain threshold for your your health, but I have been decapitated by those mothers. Drives me nuts. Hoo-hoo, alright. If you want to read this, feel free to pause. That's basically what you really want to take from this. Itchy, tasty. How many inventory slots do I have? It's the Eye of Le Tigre. Alright guys, we're reaching the 30-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. I could play this game straight through if I wanted to. So good. Thank you for partaking in our 31 games of Halloween. Keep those lights on. Keep those closet doors shut. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.